One of Wyoming's sharpest tax accountants is hanging it up after 45 years. CPA Joe Paiz is retiring from the Cheyenne accounting firm of McGee, Hearne and Paiz. His partners say his shoes will be hard to fill.
He was a great resource. You could always walk down the hall, talk to him about taxes, and talk about creative. He was always creative. We could always figure out a way to get things done and make things happen.
Ken Dugas, who has worked with Joe for nearly 40 years, says Joe is the smartest businessman he knows.
I've talked to people a number of times about, a problem I can't solve. And, I go into Joe's office and he just sits there for a second and bam, he's got the answer. His problem solving skills are just remarkable. He's just served us and his clients so very well over his years.
Joe is a Wyoming native and graduated from UW in 1975. He started his career with the IRS. He then joined the accounting firm of Townsend and Phillips. That firm merged with the Cheyenne McGladrey office in 1981. In 2000, Joe and 8 others purchased McGladrey and became known as McGee, Hearne and Paiz. Joe says he was blessed to have a career that was a great fit for him.
I took it seriously and I kept up to date, and I still do. But it was a natural thing for me, Bob. I mean, to some extent, it was a real gift, and I happened to choose the right profession.
Not only did Joe spend 35 years doing volunteer accounting work for organizations such as the Cheyenne Animal Shelter, he was also a mentor to many.
I helped assist with his tax returns a lot when I first started, and I learned so much from Joe because he was just willing to, let you jump into his office and ask all the questions that you had.
Joe has been Cheyenne attorney Greg Dyekman's accountant for 20 years.
And not only does he know what he's doing, but he's personable and practical about solutions to people's problems, and it's just a joy to work with that way.
Joe's parting wisdom is this, and I'll paraphrase. I learned the best way to help people is to listen to them and help them get what they want, rather than doing what I think is best for them, even in complex accounting matters.
I had to find a way to make it useful to my clients and for them to understand me. And, over the years, I found a real way of communicating with them and yet making it helpful for them.
Robert Jiha.
Thanks for everything, Joe.
Cowboy State Daily.